Welcome to your daily workout. My name is Gabrielle and I'm going to put you through a really fun kind of reformer progression workout today. So if you're an instructor and you're always looking for ways that you can progress maybe a multi-level class, this is definitely going to be for you. So my setup, I have the jump board on. We are going to start with footwork. So go ahead and put on 3 springs or as many as you want to for your footwork settings. Also have a set of light hand weights. I've got a set of 3 pounds. Rotational discs as well. We'll do this for some sideline work. Ankle weights, again, as we're thinking about progressions. And I also have one of the 3-inch foam pads. So again, we're just gonna get started with footwork. So go and lie down all the way onto your back to begin. Adjust your headrest as needed. And let's get moving. All right. So starting with a warm up to begin, go and just take both of your feet onto the jump board. Let both arms reach up towards the ceiling. Go and turn your fingertips to face down and then stretch your arms out to the side, feeling a good stretch across the front of the chest. Arms come up to the ceiling, wrap them around you, give yourself a giant hug, and let's repeat that, breathing in. Arms open, fingertips point downwards, and on the breath out, wrapping the arms around your body. Let's go 2 more of those. Fingertips point down. Now as your arms wrap around you, pull your elbows forward so it's like a big alligator hug. There's your jaws. One more time, breathe in, arms open, fingers spread, point down towards the floor. And on the breath out, wrap your arms around you, pull the elbows forwards, and then let your hands just come up towards the ceiling, going into a subtle protraction, right into retraction, just mobilizing the shoulders. And we'll go 1 more of those, little protraction up and retraction back. Both arms are gonna come down by your sides. Find that subtle imprinted position and then back to neutral, just like a little bit of a pelvic tilt back and forth. On our next one, keep the imprint. One leg comes tabletop, other leg comes to meet it. Hands press into the side of the mat, sway the legs for spinal rotation one way. Pull to the center, then sway the legs to the opposite side. Just take it out any tension in the back, tick-tock the legs one direction. And again, the opposite way. Now adding on, tick-tock the legs to one side. Like your can-can, legs extend, bend your knees, roll through center, go the other way. Reach the legs, adding a little bit more of abdominal challenge. Again, that's another way you can progress this and layer it. And then our last option, you can keep your legs straight and like a metronome, just tick-tock over and tick-tock over. 1 more time to go each way. And then let's return all the way back to the middle from here. Bend in again on both of your knees. Place your feet onto the jump board, starting with your toes wrapped around. Arms down by your side, turn the palms in and press out straight on both legs. Bend the knees to return. So starting in our wrapped toe position here, toes are wrapped right over top of the vinyl and trying to have even pressure from the ball of your big toe to your pinky toe. Now utilizing your breath, breathe out as you reach. Inhale to come back in. All the way straight with your legs. We'll go for 3. Pull it in, just 2 more like this. And on our next one, let's come in just halfway, pause. Now quickly come into the stopper. First set of 10 pulses, I want you to focus on the drop in towards the stopper for 4, 3, 2. Now hold it halfway, pause. Now go on the up. Really emphasize the pushing away. You got 6, 5, push out and in, 3, 2, and 1. All the way straight, bend the knees to return, relax your toes, and press out again. So now you're pressing into all 3 contact points, the ball of the big toe, the pinky toe, and your heel, as we just bend and extend. Draw on the abdominals in, and we'll keep the pattern. Reach and to return. Final 6. Active legs. Only 4 more to go like this. Last 3. And then we'll go 2 more times, all the way to press. And return for 1 more. Now come in again, just part of the way, and little pulses into the stopper. Again, really emphasize the return. 5, 3, 2. Now stay halfway and let's hold here. Now focus on the up. Up, really think of pushing away. Abs, and you got 8, 7, keeping it flowing, 6, out and in. Just 4 more this way. 3, 2, and 1. Now all the way to straighten. Return fully back in. Now walk the feet down as low as you can without quite letting your heels leave the board. Push away, bend the knees. Again, all the way out straight. and to return back in. Go for that nice Achilles and calf stretch here. Should feel really good on the ankles. Okay, we got 5 more. Wrap the abs in for 4 and pull. Final 3, fully out. Now we're not gonna do our pulses on this round here, Stu, but you are gonna stop halfway in and hang out here. Now lift the heels, lower your heels. Really start to focus on the ankle mobility. Heels go up, heels go down. Now faster, up, press. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay in your high half toe position and extend the knees and bend your knees. Now just maintaining that high half toe on the balls of your feet. Heels are lifted, quad should be awake and alive by now. Focus on the core. We've got 5. And in 4 more. Press and reach. Back and just warm up the legs for 3, 2. Now same thing, I'm not gonna do the pulses, but you are gonna come in halfway stay. 1 heel lowers and we switch. Like you're running with bent knees. Now option to pick up the pace. Excellent, now we're gonna travel up, 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, travel out. 3, 4, back in. Little running move. Out for 4, in for 4. Last time, feel those thighs. And back in. Now lift the heels, press the legs, lower your heels for train, and bend your knees to come in. Final thing here for our footwork, we'll go 5 times each direction. Heels come up, push away. Heels lower down and bend your knees. Inhale to lift, exhale to reach. Inhale to lower, exhale to come back in. 2 more. Really fluid. Focus on the ankles for 1 more. And reverse, press out with your feet flat. Lift the heels, bend your knees, and drop them down. All the way out, lift, bend your knees, and release. You have 3 more to go just like that. And again, abdominals drawn in for 2. Press out and lift. Bend the knees. 1 more time. Press out, reach, and return all the way back in. Pause and let your ankles just relax down. Excellent job, guys. Okay, sit yourself up. Now from here, you're gonna need 2 props. Foam pad. It's gonna come down with your headrest all the way up. If you don't have a foam pad, you can just take your arm all the way through with your headrest flat. And then we'll go to 1 red spring and 1 blue spring only. And you're also gonna need your rotational disc. Now typically I get into this not by myself. I'll be at the back and I put the disc down on the board for my client. Or if you have one of the jump boards with the rotational disc attached to them, you can just do the same thing and it's already there. But if you're solo like me today, we're just gonna have to be creative. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my hip up with where my head is gonna go. See how far down the mat I am? Then I'm gonna place the disc onto the jump board and press into it, place my foot on it, then I lie down and really keep the pressure of my foot on the disc so it stays stable. So making sure that your ankle, your hip, your ribs, and your head all line up together. And it's a little heavy on tension, so you can take that top hand and just kind of push it into the shoulder rest. Now with a straight leg, just go ahead and start to rotate, internal and external. Waking up the hip abductors here, waking up the deep rotators into the hip socket. And still keep pressing into those 3 points of contact. The ball of the big toe, pinky toe, and your heel. Trying to make it fluid as possible. On our next one, let's keep the leg in parallel. Knee points forward, now bend your knee and extend it. So on our back, we really prep those calf muscles and our Achilles for this action here. More than likely, you're not gonna come all the way into the stopper. So think of a lot of weight on the outer edge of your heel, outer edge of your foot. Trying your best to keep your pelvis stable, your knee tracking forward, your foot evenly pressing, and the disc pretty still as well. You've got 3 more to go. Your whole foot stays heavy, last 2. All the way out as you go straight. Let's go 1 more. Now press out and pause, externally rotate. Now bend your knee and extend. Then give your knee pointing right over top of the center of your foot and press. Back into the stopper, reach it away. Hips like headlights shining forwards. Core strong, guys. We've got 5 more, back and forth. Final 4, bend and reach. Just 3 more. Really active through those glutes. Again for 2. And on our next one, let's keep the leg out straight. Now rotate the leg back to parallel. Bend your knee about halfway in and go back to those rotations. So now it's more like a clamshell. Open, close. External, internal. Final 5. Up and down for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Back to parallel. Extend the leg. Now externally rotate. Bend your knee, parallel, and press. So kind of like that train that we did before. Now we're just adding rotation. Back and forth. You got 3 more. Turn. Bend, parallel, press. Last 2, turn. Bend, parallel, and reach 1 more this way. Really start to feel those glutes. Now let's reverse the action. Bend the knee forward. Externally rotate, extend, parallel leg. Bend and rotate, press and extend. Last 3. Going again for 2. Really getting into those glutes. You got 1 more. All right, we have to come out of this. So gracefully, you're gonna come into the stopper, really press into the ball of your foot so the disc stays still. Grab a hold of it, and then we'll take that away. Excellent job. Okay, before we do the other side, just cross that leg over you just worked. Take your hands in front like a figure 4. Couple breaths in here just to release any unnecessary tension. Really good for those deep rotators. A lot of things we do in life are just so forward and backwards. It's a great way just to get the rotation components of our ball and socket joint there. All right, let's turn around and do the other side, same thing. So as I get into it, again, the best way is I'm gonna line my hip up with where the middle of the headrest is. Disc goes on. Press into it with your hand. Press into it with your foot. Then lie down, and we're ready to move. All right, starting with the straight leg, we'll go into, again, that external rotation and release. Externally rotate and return. Up to the ceiling, down towards the floor. Now start to add a bigger range of motion, more medial rotation. You got 5, 4. Just notice a difference from one leg to the other for 3, 2, abs engaged. 1 more. Now keep your parallel, start to bend your knee points forward. And again, we extend. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, stretch the knee. Keeping the pattern for 8 more. Heel stays heavy the whole time. Little space you can see here between my stomach and the side of the mat. And again, we got 5, back and forth. Gaze is looking forward, making sure you're not rubbing against the shoulder rest too much behind you. Last 2. And on our next one, let's keep the leg out straight. Now externally rotate, bend your knee right over the middle of the foot and extend. Inhale to bend, exhale straighten. Keeping the pattern, guys, we've got 8. And press. And you might have more range of motion on one leg than the other. Really common, just make sure your hips are facing straight forwards. Lots of glutes. Last 4. In, press. Going again for 3. Only 2 more to go, just like this. Final time. Now press out, go straight. Rotate to parallel. Bend your knee back in halfway. Clamshell, open, close. All the way up, all the way down. 8. Should feel really good driving into that foot. 6. Up and down. Only 4 more. 3 more. 2. And last one. Now go back to parallel. Extend. Now externally rotate, bend your knee. Parallel leg and extend. Turn out and bend. Parallel and press. Whew, let's go 3 more. 5 each direction. And out. Really good also for golfers because it gets those legs to work. You get in some external rotation and parallel. 1 more. Back again and reverse it. Now bend your knee forward, rotate up and press. Back to parallel. See if you can make 4 distinct parts so it doesn't just flood together. Parallel bend, external and reach. Last 2, parallel bend. External all the way straight one last time, bend it in. Rotate, press, back to parallel, bend your knee. Now we gotta come out of this, so keep your foot heavy, grab a hold of the disc, and place it off to the side. Excellent job, all right. Let's take that foot that you just worked, cross it over your opposite knee, lean again forward into it so you feel a nice stretch. We'll hang out here, just 3 breaths, releasing any tension. And again for 2. And we'll go 1 more full breath in like this. All right, great job, guys. Go and sit yourself up tall. Let's go to just a blue spring this time. So the red one's gonna come off, and we can take the head pillow and put that away as well. Now, if you have ankle weights, we're gonna be going into a little abdominal jumping series here. So if you wanna add a little bit more intensity, place your ankle weights on. These are a little over 2 pounds, or these are 2 pounds. And it's just gonna intensify the core work, especially as our leg is out there with a little more hang time. So this is again a progression, so you don't have to use these, but in a multi-level class, you could totally give this as an option for some people to just challenge their core more. Okay, with this, I am gonna keep the headrest all the way up. I like my ropes completely off to the side. Sometimes they get caught underneath, and that's not a really good feeling. So lay it onto your back, let your head come down, and we'll take both of your feet onto the jump board to begin. Now with this, ideally I want you to try to do it in neutral, but if we need to shift our pelvis for a little more abdominal strength to imprint, you totally can. I'm gonna train my body though in neutral because that's where I want it to live. Now starting with just one leg, left leg's gonna come to tabletop. We're gonna go 10 jumps on the right side. So when you're ready, start to push away and then land. Adding our breath, breathe out, breathe in. Now really point, reach through your toes, soft landing. Focusing on the abdominals to wrap in. 5 more to go just like this. Exhale, press and reach. Last 3. Now, because I have the tower behind me, I'm gonna be utilizing this on our next one. I'm gonna reach back and grab the frame and hold. Now, if you can't do that, you could grab a hold of the handles behind. I just like the frame because it's a little bit wider. Now go into your single leg stretch, alternating with your legs back and forth, moving from one side to the other side. And let's go for 10, 9, back and forth, extend. Flat through the core for 6. Only 4 more to go. 3, 2, now keep your left leg out, let go with your hands, and let's do 10 jumps on our left side this time. Reach it away, land it in. Big breath out, big breath in. Every time you breathe out, it's an excellent place to really feel those deep abdominal muscles wrapping around those transverse abs. That way the rectus abdominals don't just take over and press out. And 3, again, you'll grab either your uprights or the frame. 2 more. Really reach the leg long. Grab it on your next one. Hold. Now from here, we're gonna start with both legs out. Pull one leg in, extend. Pull one knee in, and we reach. So this is a progression. You could just go alternating back and forth as before, or start with both legs straight and bend. Reach, keep it going for 5. Press. 4, reach. 3, guys, you're doing great. 2, on this next one, hold. Right leg is long, drop it a little lower, let go, and alternate legs this time. So now we're gonna change legs midair. Extend and reach. Breathe out, press, and return back in. Nice big movement, side to side, back and forth. Let's go for 6. Big jumps. Use your breath. Last 4. No tension in the shoulders. Going for 3. Long leg reach. And 2, we catch it again. Get ready, reach back and hold. Now bend it on both legs. Reach them away, pull them back in. Exhale, press, inhale to return. Now here you could play with height. The higher you take your legs, the easier it's gonna be. The lower you take your legs, the more work you're gonna feel. So play around with that zone from the top of the jump board to where the ceiling and the wall come together. Let's go 2 more. On our next one, bend one leg in, catch yourself with your free leg, rest. All right, so we're gonna go back to that alternating pattern. Option 1, head down. Option 2, progress it, take your hands behind the head. Press off and reach. Now can you add a rotation as you land? And switch, obliques now, rotate, switch, land. Jump through the middle, rotate. 8 more. Land in the rotation. Last 6, reach. And give me 5 more for those abdominals. Come on, guys. Last 4, big rotation from the shoulders. Again for 3. 2 more. Now let's return to the middle, lower your head, catch the frame, pause. Now from here, take one leg straight to the ceiling, keep the other leg low for scissors. Reach, reach, switch. Scissor, scissor, switch. 10. And again, 9. Long leg reach back and forth. Only 6 more to go. 5 more just like that. Reach, reach further. For 3, 2, and 1. Bend in on both legs. One leg reaches long. Let go. Option again to have your head lifted up. Hands behind the head. Now let's reach out, scissor the legs back and forth. So same as before, but just now add a scissor split. One leg reaches high, one leg goes low. Excellent, guys. Keep the pattern. 6 more. And again, big jump and reach out for 5. Last 4, out, land. Again for 3, you guys are doing great. In 2, let's lower the head down. Catch the frame on this final one, bend the knees in, and let's hold, all right. From there, just pull yourself back to the end of the reformer and release. Starting with the knees bent, tabletop position, like a big overhead reach, pull. Option 1, stay. Option 2, reach your toes to where the ceiling and the wall comes together, and give me 4 more. Pull, extend, keep going. 3, wrap those abs in, guys, you got 2 more. Pull. All right, option 2, stay. Option 3, take your legs to the top of the jump board, give me 4 more. Whoo, so the lower the legs, the more abs you're gonna feel. Whew. Only 2 more. Great job, guys. 1 more. Let go with your hands. And rest. Excellent job. All right, sit yourself up. Turn again to your side. Now again, option to keep your ankle weights on. I'm gonna use my head pillow again. It's gonna come down and I'm gonna use one of my hand weights. So I have the option here to have a white spring on, which is a 1/4 tension spring. So I'm actually gonna be working on 3/4 tension. So you could do just a half, the blue. You could go a full tension, which is the red, or the 3/4, which is what I'm on, is the blue and the white. Okay, with one of the hand weights, again, line your hip up with where the middle of your headrest is. Lie on your side. Option to have the ankle weights on or off. Elbow tucks in. Now from here first, just one jump out. Come back in. Now one reach of your arm up and land. Do it again. Press, lift. One more choppy. And again, back in. Now press up. Okay, put them together. Reach and land. Feel the abdominals working. Back again into the outer thighs. Now really straighten your leg all the way out. 6 more. Reach. Core strong. Last 4. Press. 3 more. Final 2. The last one this way and return. Now from there, your arm's gonna come down like a 90-degree angle. All right, from there, externally rotate your leg. Jump the leg, pause, externally rotate the arm and come back in. So press, external. One more choppy. Reach, external. Now put it together. Everything's externally rotated, the leg and the arm as we jump. 8, you're doing great. Again, rotate. Last 6. We already warmed this up with those discs as well. Final 4. Open out for 3. Jump and reach it away for 2. Now let's try one of each. So going to parallel, we're gonna go up, down, now external, land. Up, down, external, land. Again, press. Now external. Last 2, press, external. Shoulders, one more time. Press, external, and rest. Very nicely done. From there, place the weight down. Both hands are gonna hold on. I like to use my top hand as a little guide. Last one here, it's a jump out and tuck your knee towards your chest. So jump, quick tuck, land. It's fast. Power. Keeping the core strong. You got it, guys. Last 6, out, bend. 5 more, out, bend. Last 3. 2, 1. Oh, let's go one more, because I think I miscounted. Now rest, hold, very nicely done. Sit yourself up, just like we did before. Cross that leg over that we just worked. Give it a little love. Whew, feel your heart rate come down for just a second as well. And let's turn it over and do our other side. So grab your hand weight, flip it around, line your hip up with the middle of your headrest. And here we go. Head's gonna come all the way down. Arm is starting here. Now just one jump out first. Land it in. Now one punch to the ceiling and release. Jump, punch. One more choppy. Abs in, parallel. Now put it together, out and in, 10. Really punch and lift up for 9. Abs strong, out and in for 8. Last 6, reach. Guys, you're doing great, give me 5 more. Last 4, out and in. 3, 2 more. 1 more, and rest. Okay, same thing in external rotation. So now knees and toes point up, elbow tucks, or actually elbow starts in. One jump out, land it in, pause. Now externally rotate and release. Out, external. One more choppy. Core strong, rotate. Now put 2 and 2 together. Jump external. Try to again point your knee to the corner of your jump board. 8 more. Abs in. 7, open and close. Last 6, reach. Solid abs. Excellent, guys, you got 4 more. And in last 3, open. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Now change it to one of each. Parallel, we punch it up. External, rotate. Parallel, push. External, and release. Do it again, press. Now external. You got it. Last 2, press. External. 1 more. Punch. External. And rest. Very nicely done. Sit yourself up again from there. Again, you can take that leg, cross it over, give that glute a little love, and just let it release. Good work, guys. All right, from there, I'm gonna keep the same tension on, and I'm gonna ditch everything that I've got so far. Option to keep your ankle weights on. And let's grab a hold of your platform extender. I'm gonna still keep my 3/4 tension on. Place this all the way underneath the jump board, up against the wooden platform, and we're coming into a plank position from here. So turning around, knees are starting down to the mat. Elbows are gonna come down so your thumbs are hooking into the little metal tabs here. Toes are onto the pad, your heels are gently away from the jump board to start. Now find that little bit of retraction, come into your protraction. Now find the middle, collarbone is wide. As you extend the legs, your knees leave the jump board and your heels push away. Now bend both knees in and extend. Now really think about your shoulders here. Back and forth, full extension of those knees. All right, we've got 6. Press, give me 5 more, bend. Reach, last 4. Back and forth. 3, 2 more. Only 1 more to go. And pause. Now from there, start to pike up. Both hips lift, both hips lower. Inhale on the rise, exhale on the drop. Let's do that again. Final 6, and release. Give me 5 more. Pike the hips, lower. Last 4, really push up with the shoulders. Core strong, you got 3 more. Lift, and down, only 2 more to go. All the way up, and down, final 1. Now come back again to your plank. Bend your knees on the return, and come to a tall kneeling position. Shake it out for a second. Great job, guys. All right. From there, just take your arms back behind, open out through your chest and shoulders. And we're gonna move it forwards. So both of your knees are gonna come up against the shoulder rest. Hands are gonna come out in front. Now, push up and again away from the shoulders here so we're not retracted or too protracted. Find the neutral. Reverse knee stretches. Arms stay in the same spot. Pull, release. Breathe out, pull, and release. Now we've got 10. Back, 9 more. Really scoop into the abs for 8 and release. Only 6 more as we go in and out. Last 5 and release. Give me 4 more, back and forth for 3, 2, 1 more, and release. Carriage returns in. Walk yourself back, and we're coming back again onto our side one more time. Now I'm gonna take the pad off. I'm gonna grab that 3-inch foam block again. It goes back where the headrest is, and I'm only going to a blue tension spring this time. Okay, lie yourself again onto your side. This time, we're gonna go no hand weights. So as we come all the way down, bottom knee is bent, top leg is doing the work. Jump it away, land it back in. So just make sure you could grab maybe the upright where the pulley is, or you could grab the frame if I asked you to, if you have a V2 Max. 5 more long leg. Big reach away for 4. Last 3, scoop into your abs. Go again for 2. On this next one, we're gonna stay in catch. Hold. All right. From there, leg is lifted. Now just start to go into your little side leg lift series from that work. A little point and flex. Abduction and release. You've got 6. Lower 5 more, a little point and flex. Last 4 going up, down again for 3 as we lift. Really feel those obliques. You've got 2, lower 1 more. Now release the frame, lower the leg. This time you're gonna jump out with a slight kick backwards. So jump a small extension back. Pretty much just think of activating the glute, and that's about as far as your leg goes. Back and forth, pull. All right, keep it going. 6, 5 more, press back. Last 4, extend. All right, you're doing great. Give me 3 more. Really lift into those abs. You've got 2. On your next one, catch it and hold. Now stay. From there, just change it to a circle. So you've already gone and established the backwards action. Now add a little bit of the forwards action. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, now reverse, go the other way, back and around. Again, now you can really feel the glute open behind you. Final 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down, release. Now this time you're gonna jump out, tuck your knee towards your chest. Jump, pull, release, jump, pull. Excellent, so we're getting into that action of hinging at the hip joint as your spine stays still. Last 5, reach, bend. 4 more, jump, pull. Last 3, whoo. Give me 2 more. Get ready to catch. Last time, here we go. And rest. Now that leg's already in front of you. Kick it forward, swing it back, double kick. Reach, reach, and extend, double kick. Inhale forwards, exhale back, last 6. Kick, kick. Press, give me 5 more. Reach, reach. Pull, last 4, really feel those obliques. And really feel your lat stabilizing you as well for 3. Give me 2 more. Glutes on fire, 1 more. And rest, return in. And let that go. Great job, guys. This time flip to your back. Cross that leg that you just worked over your opposite knee. Bend the knee as we come in. Give it a good stretch. And back it off. Let's do that 2 more times. Bend the knee to come in. Give it a good little stretch and love. 1 more to go just like that. Bend your knee in. Give it a good amount of length and stretch. And extend. All right, returning all the way into the stopper this time. Turn around. Last move, the other side. Here we go. So now we're side lying. Starting again with just your top leg. 10 normal jumps. So remember, this is progressions. You don't have to use the ankle weights. You could go without. Core strong, and keep in the pattern. 5 more, reach. Last 4, press. Going again for 3, long leg reach. Now in 2, we're gonna catch the frame. Next one, stay and hold, pause. All right, top leg a little point and flex. Abduction and release. Breathe in, breathe out. I really feel those abdominals. Again, you've got 6, 5 more, little lift. Down, last 4, point, flex, going again for 3. Outer thighs for 2. On our next one, point your toes, let go of the frame. And here we go. This time you add that small extension backwards. So jump, push behind. Active glute back. Right at the smile. Right where your butt and hamstring meets. That's where I want you to feel the pressure come from. 5 more. Lots of tone in that leg. Last 4, push. 3 more. Last 2. Get ready to catch it and hold. Now change that to a circle. Now we're just adding the forward, up, and then back again. Up and around. 6, 5, about the size of a beach ball. 2, now reverse, other way, up and around. 8, 6, last 4, 3, 2, feel those glutes. 1, catch yourself. Now jump, tuck your knee. Jump, pull forwards. Again, really get that hip flexion forwards as your knee flexes as well. Straight tuck, straight land. Straight tuck, straight land. 5 more. Abs in. Last 4, breathe out. Give me 3 more. Get ready in 2, we catch. Here we go, 1 more. Hold, stay. Now swing forward, pull the leg back, double kick. Reach, reach, press. Do it again. Kick, kick, extend. Last 8, feel those glutes. Again for 7, reach, reach. Back for 6, kick, kick. Pelvis dynamically stable. You got 4 more. Reach, reach. Open, go for 3. Only 2 more to go. You got this, give me 1 more. Now let go with your arm and rest. Great job. Flip again over onto your back. We'll cross that leg that you just worked over your knee. You can remove that head pillow again from here. Coming into the stopper. Feel a good stretch in what we just did. And out. Let's do that again. Bend the knee to come in. Feel a good stretch. And release. Just 1 more time, guys. Bend that knee, come in, feel a good length, good stretch. And rest. Excellent job. Both feet come onto the board. Help yourself into the stopper. Coming off the reformer from here. And you're all done. Great job today, guys. So a lot of legs, a good way that we can use the jump board, the discs, ankle weights, hand weights, just to offer some variety and progressions, especially in a group style class. I hope you enjoyed today's workout, and I'll see you again next time on the reformer or on the mat.